Hi, so today's activity that we're going to do is what's the value of the digit? So down here at the bottom of your page, you'll have different numbers. You can cut along these numbers and cut each one out and then paste them up here. I'm just going to be writing the numbers up here and just to make it easier so you're not waiting for me to cut and paste the activities. If you want to just write them, you're more than welcome to do that as well. But if you want to cut and paste, you can do that, or you can just write them, whatever works for you. So each of the numbers you're going to be deciding if the underlined digit is in the ones place or the tens place. So if I look right here, I can see all of my numbers on that top row. So we'll just go through each number and decide if the underlined digit is in the ones place or the tens place, and then write it in the correct column. 89. 89. So the number that's underlined is the 9, and that is in the ones place. So you would write 89 over here. If you're going to write it, make sure you underline it so that you understand that the reason why it's in this place is because they're looking at this digit right here, the 9. If you don't, then it's gonna, maybe if you look back at it, that might confuse you why you have 89 in the ones place. 76, the 7 is underlined, and that is in our tens place. 39, the 3 is underlined, so that 2 is in the tens place. 77, ooh, that one's tricky because they're both 7s, but the one that's underlined is the 7 in the ones place, so that would go over here in the ones place. 52, the number that is underlined is the 5, and if we use 50, 52, so we know the 5 is in the tens place because it has 50, and 5 tens equals 50. I was confusing myself right there. I was trying to say 50 because 5 tens equals 50. The whole number is 52, but the 10, the underlined digit, is the 5, and that's in the tens place in that 50. 90, the 0 is underlined, and that'll be in the ones place. I'm going to push this up so you can see my bottom row. The number 12, the 1 is underlined. It's in the tens place because 110 equals 10. 34, the 4 is underlined, and that's showing that there are 4 ones in that digit, in that number. The next number is 61. The 6 is underlined, and that is the tens place. And so that will be 6 tens equals 60. So when we say that number, 61, there are 6 tens, and 6 tens equals 60. 45, the 5 is underlined, and that is in the ones place. 23, the 3 is underlined, and I'm going to put that here so you can still see it, and that is in the ones place. And then our last number is 82. The 8 is underlined, and that is in the tens place. So that activity was pretty easy. You just had to cut and paste them. But what you can do with this activity, now that you've got your numbers, you could also go back and build these numbers with base 10 blocks like we would have done in school. So I'll just take one number and show you as an example. I'll use the number 89. Move this over a bit so you could see my work. I'll pull this down. You could draw your place value chart with tens and ones, just like they have here, the tens place and the ones place. And you could use the number 89 and draw it out with your base 10 blocks like we would have. So for the number 89, and if I put that right here, you know what number I'm building. You could draw it out just like that. So you could go 8 tens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ones, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you could count them. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. And so that's what 89 looks like with our base 10 blocks. So you could go back in and do that for all of your numbers that you have on here that we underlined and glued and pasted on your paper.